In this live demo, I will show you how you can use Revenue Manager to monetize surveillance cameras, which is a completely new business model for our operator Fuon. And also how easily you can adapt Revenue Manager to support any new service that you want to have by configuration with what we call variation points. So our operator Fuon is moving into the IoT area, and they are providing a home surveillance subscription to their existing customers. Here you see the camera, which is pointed at Carl's house in the city center. With this camera, he has an app so he can keep track of what is happening in real time. We have configured 2 products in Revenue Manager to support the home surveillance subscription, where we differentiate charging based on both the resolution as well as the network slice type. By default, the camera is streaming on low resolution and using the network slice enhanced mobile broadband. Carl can actually choose to view what is happening on a high resolution instead. And now we're using the network slice ultra reliable low latency communication instead. Now let's take a look at what this would look like in the actual Revenue Manager. To support this use case with the surveillance camera, we do this by configuration in Revenue Manager. Traditionally, you would start coding now, and that would take a long time. But the possibility to use variation points in Revenue Manager is actually one of the key differentiators that we have. This is the front page of Revenue Manager, so one place where you all enter to maintain everything. For example, to check on your alarms and the status of the services, etc. Where you do your installation and upgrades, and also where you do all your business configuration. Let me go into the charging part and how we configure this actual interface to be able to support the 5G. Here you have a list of all the different types of interfaces that we support in Revenue Manager. And to be able to support a new version or even a new type of interface, we do that by just pressing the import button to get that into the system. Now, for this use case, we have actually taken the GY specification and added on the 2 5G specific parameters for resolution as well as slice type. So here you get a graphical view, a guided flow of the different steps you need to take to end up with your charging service specification. For example, we can go in and filter on which of the incoming parameters do we want to make use of. And then at the end, you get your actual charging service specification. And this is then where we have done the mapping from the incoming parameters, the 5G parameters, to the actual easy to understandable names with the slice service differentiator as well as the slice service type, which we now will make use of when we create the actual product for the customer. So moving on then into the catalog part. Now, we are following the TM Forum SID for how we model our products, which means that it's easier for you to integrate Revenue Manager with your surrounding system if they are also following the standards. Here you see the different building blocks that we are making use of to create the product offers. So the different resources, the services, as well as the pricing logic, notifications, everything that is building up to your product offer. Let's go in and have a look at the product specifications, and we select the one that we are using for this use case. So from here, I can actually make a copy of an existing product specification, do some changes, like for example, if I want to change the price logic, to then have a new version of the product specification in a very fast time to market manner. So here I get the graphical view of what the different components we have connected to this product specification. And at the end, you see we have the data 5G normalized event specification. Now, once the technical specification is completed, we can actually give it out to our marketing team or to our product managers so that they can create the actual product offers themselves without having to rely on the technical people. So we'll go in to one of the product offers. This is the one for the high resolution. you will see here in the pricing strategy that we are then making use of different slice types like URLLC and EMBB, as well as the differentiator with the high and low. And here is then where you set the price and accumulate accordingly. Revenue Manager is ready to utilize and monetize on 5G network slicing. For you as an operator, it provides you the possibility to get into new revenue streams outside of the telco domain even, in a very fast time to market manner compared to today. And also for your end customers, you can provide them a one-stop shop, so providing them with new innovative services and also to be able to provide them with one single bill for all the services. Thank you.